How you doing today, guys? Let's get a look at this Burnside jack by Northwoods. Again, if you guys are not in the know, the Northwoods brand was acquired by Knives Ship Free, the owner. So he started up putting out the Northwoods brand again, and he has them made by GEC. So you get a nice GEC quality knife, and not all of their knives are produced by GEC. But he's pretty open, so it's not a real big secret. I think he has some made by Queen Cutlery and maybe even a few more companies. But anyways, this particular one was made by GEC. You can see there's no gaps in the back spring there. Real nice pioneer bone, if you're wondering what this is. It's not stag, just pioneer bone. Real nice old look. Gorgeous knife. I love the lines of this. It has this kind of swoopy nature to it. The dogleg pattern. Just gorgeous. So you can see on this particular one has the saber ground blade, and they leave that heat treated scale on this 1095 blade. Mine's not as pronounced as it was when I first got it because there's some patina on the bottom here. This was like a belt satin. This was a belt satin, and then it come up to these darker with the heat treat scales on the top here. But this particular one that I'm showing you it looks pretty even in the colors just because it has that patina. You see that edge I put on there? That's a free-handed edge that's been over me using it a few times, has been convexed out because I strop it back sharp on a diamond lotus strop, and it responds really well. We took our family vacation, and I only brought 4 knives with me. I packed them in the suitcase, and you can fly your knives if they're packed underneath the airplane in your suitcase. This was one of the knives I took, so it kind of says something. We were gone a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. And this was one of the knives I took. This one actually went to Disneyland with us. So, yep. Took her into Disneyland. Just a gorgeous blade, isn't it? The rough and tumbled pioneer bone look up against the heat treated scale here, up against this rounded bolster. Something about it. Love it. Against the stainless liners on the side here. A really nice package. Nice walk and talk. Let's see what the pull feels like. Again, if you guys didn't notice, I'm sure you did, the long pull, long nail neck on there. I'd say about a 7, a good firm 7. Does have a half stop. The spring is almost flush, but it is just a slight bit proud. Not really a knock on the knife. It's a production knife. I believe these go a little bit over $100. You can't complain. That's not a functional defect. It's just, it's a lot of work to get that flush. It's one of the reasons why a lot of knives that do have the flush in all 3 spots are mostly higher end slip joints. Something that would go in the $300 range. Not always, right? Not always. You look at the Tom's Choice. These are by GEC as well. What? What is that? Another Tom's Choice? Of course. It can be done. I don't know why it wasn't done on this particular model. Maybe it makes the spring a little bit stronger. I know my 15s have a little bit of a lighter pull on them, so I don't know if that matters. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, just something to know. I try to cover all the details of the knife. If you want to buy it, there will be no surprises, I hope. Let's listen to that snap. That's a strong spring. Nice and sturdy when it's open. fits in your hand like a glove. And the kick of the blade actually creates like a little finger guard. Not that you really need to worry about it on traditional knives, but it's nice. It feels like it's molded right to your hand in any position you can think. Gorgeous knife. I love GC's 1095. Their heat treat is awesome. I've heard that it's heat treated by Peters, and you guys probably know all about Peters heat treat. That Pioneer bone mashed up against that heat treated scale. And I actually love the Northwoods logo on these knives, and I love the arrowhead shield. Really nice package. That's it, guys. That is the Burnside Jack by Northwoods, made by GEC. Hopefully that's not too confusing. You guys probably know about the Northwoods brand from all of my ranting and raving and how much I love my Fremont Jack here. I did go ahead and mirror polish everything. It's the ivory version. I just felt like it looked a little bit better. My friend showed me his that had the mirror polish on it, and I just had to do it. So, Northwoods knives. Only own 2, but they are winners. Of course, if you like the traditional knives. That's it, guys. Hopefully you guys have a good day. Ton of more knives to show you. Have a good one. See ya.